得撳入去 loading screen 添。我諗緊係咪繼續聽小澤呢邊啊？
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
I'd rather... I want to build...
Certainly.
An armourer will always find custom and won't go hungry. We should have one here too.
Good. We've got everything. Come along with me to the site where we'll be building.
What's the matter, laddie? Need to shit?
We're going to build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
All this constant fear that some cutthroat will jump...
I know what you mean. God is testing us. But their lordships are doing something about it, aren't they? They wiped out a whole encampment of those marauders in Pribyslavitz, after all.
For all the good it did, another lot attacked Merhoyed. It's bad enough unwary travelers being attacked on the roads. But they have the gall to attack a whole village.
Is that so? Lord above, I haven't heard about that.
Would you...
Good day, Master Bailiff.
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb woman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
又要查攻略啊！
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
呢個唔係 option 嚟嘅。唉，我而家好好奇嘅 reputation 係咪完全變嘅？係咪應該賺？係咪應該揀最多錢嗰個選項？因為 reputation 可以升翻。
Mother of God, what will I do without those fabrics? I can't turn up in my patty wood dress. I'll be a laughing stock. Things are going from bad to worse. It's about time the Lords did something. Indeed.
Um, 我覺得 reputation 係冇問題。但 citizen 係減1喎。唉。
What do you mean? It's a swindle.
Because those mixtures of hers don't work. It's nothing but plain water with herbs and pork lard.
How do you know about it? Have you tried something from her yourself?
Me? Why would I? Well, that would be a sin, wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
Because those mixtures...
So it's not witch's brews she's selling, just ordinary herbs?
Exactly, the swindler. But she casts spells too, I can tell you that.
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She X'd my hens and now they won't lay. And she put a spell on her own so they lay double.
Spells and witchcraft. That's a very serious accusation.
我覺得
What do you mean? It's a swindle.
我覺得白咗，
Exact.
我隻 mouse 白咗。
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Are you serious?
I swear by the Holy Mother of God, she put a spell on them.
What kind of ointments and potions are you talking about?
Oh, you know, potions for an aching head, women's pains, and herbs to make cows give more milk.
I don't think there's anything untoward going on here. Folk will always turn to quacks and herbalists for remedies. As long as they're hurting no one, leave them to it.
Witches should burn. You call that justice? Next time I'll go straight to the bishop.
白咗。
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God save. How may I help you? Good night.
No one stayed behind here but you. Why didn't you run while you could?
I hardly know myself. Maybe I just wanted to let you know we weren't all villains here.
And why were you here in the first place? Why did you want to kill me?
We were holed up here. And also, we were helping them mine the silver.
But that's a capital crime. And besides, it's a hell of a job. A dozen of you could hardly manage it.
Just before the raid, we hit on a vein of pure silver. That's much easier to deal with. So when the killers came through here, some folk left, and those who stayed were the ones who knew about it.
You too?
They talked me into it, because I helped my man with the smelting. I can do it as well as he could.
係呢佢個 in game 嘅 channel 就冇叫我嚟嘅，但係攻略有叫我嚟同佢講嘢咯。
But why did you agree? Don't you know you could burn at the stake for it?
What's the difference between dying of starvation or at the stake?
But if you'd gone to Ratai or Sasau...
And then what? They killed my husband, and I'd have to find another. And now I have nothing. So who'd want me? Everything we put aside is gone.
But that's no reason to do something so drastic.
Lad, you don't know how the world is. Long before anyone shows interest, I'll have a hill for a belly. And people will talk, whether the child was made in wedlock or not. But if I had a decent dowry, I might even get to pick and choose.
Did you see what happened here? Who pushed Nemoy down the shaft?
There's no point lying about it, I suppose. I was the one who pushed him. But I didn't mean to push him all the way down. It was just that he kept shouting how if we killed you, we'd get our peace and calm back, and we'd be able to mine some more.
But what?
No one wanted to. They all wanted to leave. That's why we moved up here. People don't get on with one another for too long down there.
I can well imagine.
I don't think Nemoy ever cared much for people. Not even about the silver. It was as if all he truly cared about was doing as much harm as he could.
You probably did the right thing. So what am I to do with you now?
Do you mean to make me regret I didn't flee?
I don't know. You didn't steal any silver, or did you?
None. It all ended up in one keg, because Nemoy knew some man that would buy it.
And what did he do with it? You can't hide a keg of silver under your cloak.
How should I know? But they say Nemoy had known the fellow a while. He'd most likely been stealing for some time.
And where's the keg now?
I don't know. It was buried in some heap around here, but maybe it got passed on by now. They never let me in on that side of things.
呢個 cat 個消費係揾唔到嘅。嗯。
Go then. I won't stop you. God go with you.
And with you. Thank you. Goodbye.
更加一無所有啦！而家只係你之前佢話到之前一無所有咁樣，而家更加一無所有。我而家喺依度，到。我想揾下嗰啲，藏寶圖喺邊度啊？
Greetings. See you later.
God save. What can I do for you?
I've come from Captain Robard.
And what might the captain be wanting to let me know?
I'm not a messenger. I've nothing to report. The captain thought I could lend you a hand.
Oh, so it's you, the hero of Talmberg. So be it. If you succeed, I'll gladly reward you. And if you don't, I won't be shedding any tears. We know that one of their encampments is on the hill by Skeletts, nearby the mines.
I'll take a look there.
See you later.
I have some, well, trophies.
Let's have them. Those scoundrels deserved it. Take care.
Good day to you.
I'd like
So,
proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Take care.
Stop moaning and do what you need.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
Good wife.
Yes, lad. What can I do for you?
You know, I can't stop thinking about what happened to that poor wretch.
Have you no consideration for a poor old woman? I told you I don't want to talk about it.
It might relieve you to talk to someone.
Relieve me from what?
Well, guilt.
Guilt? Why should I feel guilty?
Now, clearly something weighs heavy on your soul, just like the other villagers. The older ones. And I'd say it's connected to that empty grave. Well, that wretch returns as a revenant, and no one does anything. It's not just fear, but more like everyone is expecting some punishment that was bound to come one day.
Oh, you might be right. Maybe it would give me some peace in my old age to finally tell the whole story. Several people from the village went to have it out with Lev, but he grabbed an axe and drove them off. He swore if anyone came near him, he'd burn their house down. Then he buried his wife and child in the meadows beyond Ledetchikov. I saw him carving 3 statues there.
Lev, you say his name was? Hmm. What kind of statues?
There's 3 roughly carved beams there, each with a human face, except the smallest, which has no face at all.
For the stillborn child, I suppose. What happened then?
Nothing. He went back to his work, but never spoke to the villagers again. He'd even go all the way to Ratte for food, rather than talk to anyone here.
So he died alone in the end?
Actually, it was the villagers. It was us that killed him.
What? Just on account of his stealing?
No, no. Not long after, fires started springing up in the village. And when the first house burned down, the folk were very angry.
And of course suspicion fell on Lev.
Everyone was dead certain it was him. They all remembered his words. Do you know how arsonists are punished, lad?
No, I don't.
Raymond.
By burning on the pyre.
A good, solid job. You
But
take my
no one
advice.
wanted to waste
Talk to
time with the
Raymond
law.
And leave Yak in
We
bed.
just went to his house at night, smashed in the door and windows, and threw lighting torches inside. And that was the end of him. But the fires didn't stop.
So he was innocent?
He was.
Well, I won't condemn you for it. It's for God to judge, but... may he forgive you for it.
Thanks, lad. I pray every day for forgiveness, and it's a weight off my shoulders to tell someone.
Goodbye.
有趣。我原本諗住撞佢去個教堂係比較好嘅，但係撞喺佢老婆附近可能好啲喎，係嘛？其實同佢真正嘅冇好近。幾點啊 ？teleport 咗幾次？6點而家，唔係 teleport 啦，係 fast travel。呢啲係beehive 嚟㗎。Come on。我已經有，理解唔到佢點先計發現咗啦。要望住個洞先開到。同佢真正死嗰個位好近啫。
Rest in peace.
喺邊度揾 rotten meat 啊？rotten meat 都有啲難度呢個任務好鬼複雜。咩聲嚟嘅？ 個人個個人都織緊布，每個人都織緊布。都好多嘢做啊，大佬。Color the water in the bath. Now if I only knew what the hell he was talking about.呢個萬聖節活動嚟嘅，基本上。
God be with you.
What's the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
You mean for colouring the water? Ah, well...
Well?
Pay close attention now.
I'm all ears.
How love turned to bloodshed. Once there was a knight who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples. But he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous with the maid. All three would drink wine together by the river, and he would help his friend to get acquainted with her. This they did, but the maid fell in love instead with the pious knight. The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded. Anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused, the young maid took a dagger from one of the knights and plunged it into her own heart. Their bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood flowed from them into the river, turning the waters crimson.
I thought you were going to tell me the recipe, not some fable.
It is the recipe. I mean, the recipe is concealed in the story.
What on earth for?
So I don't forget it.
All right. So what does it mean?
I can't remember.
Great. So if you don't know, who does?
You'll figure it out, my loyal apprentice. I remember there are 3 plants in the story, but that's about all. But I know it was a simple recipe. It should be enough to grind the ingredients and brew them together for one turn. So, all you have to do is work out what the ingredients are from the story.
Sure. Why make things simple if you can complicate them? So, how am I doing so far?
What? You've already started? Well, there hasn't been a whisper so far. You should put more effort into it.
That's still not enough, is it?
You've hardly even started yet. Take care.
You're right.靈魂色掣嘅。乜擋喺我面前都唔得啊你！ 遲啲偷佢第2粒，唔好走啊！
Why are you creeping around that door?
What's that?
Here, enjoy it.
You men are like
Rosary 就係偷呢個嘢。OK， 喺啲人身上，我要偷好多人啊！Charcoal， 我冇用過㗎。係咪應該有人名嘅人先有？嗰隻狗好鬼癲，鬼癲嗰隻狗。
Mother of God.
Seriously， 好恐怖啊！個叫聲，咁旁邊嗰個人完全冇反應。邊度養雞啊？喺邊度養雞啊？好撚恐怖，佢哋叫聲，有雞呢度。邊度有雞啊？邊度有蛋啊？呢個飼料嚟嘅，你啲蛋係 係咁樣吧咯。我抌晒落去就得㗎。
What's that noise?
係隻狗啊！
Probably some animal.
嗰隻狗絕對有問題。隻狗絕對有問題。冇蛋嘅喎呢個世界。呢度有蛋。我諗有好多人嘅嘢係要偷。我覺得我想殺嗰隻狗咯，如果我要殺一隻狗嘅話，撚癲啊嗰隻嘢！
Salt sprinkled with the bloody tears of Saint James of Madonna.
都幾多人養雞？冇發現我俾佢嚟啦。
Good evening. May the Lord watch over them.
好貴啊！佢啲 honey。
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread, and pour yourself a bit of
Veselé, gatis.
佢冇殺過羊，咁耐以嚟。
If it weren't for me, they'd be killing each other in the streets.
我行路速度係唔同，兩個人，唔係全部 NPC 嘅行路速度嚟，我係結伴行緊佢哋兩個。點揾呢？
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Immune. Apparently this revenant can make meat rot just by touching it. Sneak around the butcher's yacht and house to scope out what kind of meat they have hanging around. Okay. 頂，係要去打獵嘅。結果
Chickens. That should be no problem.
Ah.
There were chickens for sure. Yeah, chickens. I think. Yeah, chickens. Yeah, chickens. I think.
隨便行就得㗎啦呢度。
God save you. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy some livestock. Could you arrange that?
Maybe. What are you after?
Cattle, pigs, poultry, everything.
Starting a farm, are you?
Swords into ploughshares? No, it's not for me. It's for the village of Pribyslavitz.
What? For the whole village?
Aye. A few dozen people at least.
Well, no, that's no laughing matter. But it can be done, although they might not be the best animals.
What do you mean, not the best?
Well, it's like this. I've got to supply meat for the Lord's table too. And the gentry in Ledechko want the best.
So what's left for me then?
The animals might not be as good as what you'd get somewhere else. I'll sell you older beasts, ones that ain't so fat and the like. Or ones no one wants to buy, because they don't like the look of them. That's how it is. But for that, I'll give you all the better price. Have you got someone to herd the livestock there for you?
I've got a merchant to arrange it.
So we'll shake on it?
No, I think maybe I should try elsewhere.
All right, come back if you've no luck. Take care now.
我係咪攞咗啲嘢咧？啊，infantry 冇。
women!
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Fancy trip?
好窮啊！
Can't wait to see how you throw. That'll do me. Not afraid of anything, eh? Not afraid of anything, eh? Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw.
One ale, please. Ale as usual.
運氣都唔差。啱啱好，搞掂。
Kurva, why the hell did I even start playing?
Replace the chicken.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Không cao đấy.就喺個肉檔度買翻，黐線！你喺肉檔買咁人哋咪記得咯。Chicken。其他嘢喺間屋入面。
Switch the lamp.
係咪我擺入去嘅？我記得入過嚟嘅。
Hang on, this is venison from roe deer. I wonder it's under lock and key.
Oh, 喺度有。Lamb 要幾多啊？我睇緊 Netflix 個 Castlevania，我就去睇下。 我真係睇你嘅。都玩咗一段時間。